Here we are in Ontario, Canada, wearing these bug shields because there's mosquitoes everywhere. And look at this. Shane done pulled out a crystal. Let's go check it out. Wow.
Not a bad one.
Look at that. That's what we're looking for. What? You can see behind me where people have been digging this location. From what I hear, you can find people here almost every day, finding apatites and other minerals all in the ground. You can see this trench dug out right here by past visitors, the calcite exposed. You can see a little bit of green apatite sticking out right there. These are in such hard material, you'll only bust them up trying to get them out. Let's see if we can find a new spot to dig. The locals call this spot Titanite Hill. We're going to be looking for those crystals and also some apatites. And we've found a nice trench to dig. It's already been dug out by people ahead of us. Check this out. So we have this vein here. I'm going to try to pull some rock out and find some apatites. I definitely have an appetite for some apatites. So digging here in the alluvial right above the vein, and I've located a titanite crystal. Check it out. Let's see how good this thing is. Oh yeah. Sweet. Look at that. What? Oh, what you got?
Nice feldspar grouping.
What? Look at that. Man, those are huge. And is that hornblende?
No, I think it's all feldspar.
Is it all feldspar?
I think so.
Sweet.
It looks nice once you wash it up.
Yeah.
Let's go check out a different spot. Who knows what we'll find. Look at that. Another titanite crystal right on the surface. Recent rains must have just washed it right off. Check it out. Nice. You can see the little tiny specks of green apatite all over. Look at that. There's a little bit bigger one. Apatite is a phosphate mineral. Check it out. Look how it looks so neon almost. It's so green. Found these just on the surface. Who knows what's going to be underneath it when I start digging. Look at that. Still another one on the surface. That's a nice one too. Great color. Let's speed this up a little bit. Ooh, there's one right there. Biggest one so far. Great green color. You. And that one was no good.
Granite sandstone. It's kind of greenish too.
It does have a greenish.
You know, I should put my rocks all in place too.
Whoa. Look at that. Looks like a Jolly Rancher, it's so green. That's a keeper. Neon City.
Done found another.
It's loose. What? They're coming out left and right. Have to add this one to the pile here. It's growing quite large. It's pretty wild. Some of these that you find are really nice and jimmy and firm like this one. And then some of them just break apart like dust, like a powder. Anytime you're at a new location, sometimes even ones that you know very well, you can dig and dig and dig for hours sometimes and not come up with anything. But sometimes you'll dig and you'll dig and you'll dig really fast and even faster. And if you're just really lucky, you might just come up with something small.
Here we have a nice hornblende cluster. Check it out.
Hornblende is a grouping of amphibole minerals. This one has super luster. Really has like a metallic look to it. Very nice find by Shane here.
You can see all behind me where people have been digging this location, finding tons of apatites.
It's super cool that the city allows everyone to come up and dig these crystals.
Filling up their appetite very well.
And the mosquitoes around here, they also like to try to fill up their appetites. Just not on crystals. They go after me. Walked around, found another spot producing some apatites that were still in the calcite matrix. Here, look at this one. You can see the green apatite surrounded by a nice pinkish calcite. The calcite matrix is so tough, sometimes you just got to beat it with a hammer. There we go. Check it out. Some nice pieces. Just have to kind of go through it. See what you got. Then maybe break it down some more. After spending some time busting some rock, here's a few nice ones. Check them out. Really cool the way they're in the matrix like that. Here's the vein where this stuff is coming from. Super hard material. Wipe away some of this dirt. See what we can do here to pry some of this out. There's a lot of ways you can get this out. Let's try it the right way this time. Only thing using this way is you pound it so hard it breaks up some of the material, but you do have some good ones. Check them out. You can't never tell what you're going to run into, but these crystals are in such a tight situation and the calcite's so tight, busting them out like this is really hard to get a really cool, nice big chunk out connected to the matrix. But every now and then, oh yeah, speaking of the every now and then, look at that. If I can get this thing out, that just might be a really nice one on matrix. Could still be a difficult task as they normally fall apart. We'll see what we can do. Look at that mosquito. Checking it out too. That's what we're after. Getting one out on the matrix like that. Nice green color. Pink calcite. Handful of apatites. Pulling out this big plate, and look at that. There it is, right on the back of it. Very nice material. Super green. There it is. It's piling up as usual. And it's time to end this day. We'll go to the Smart Mine tomorrow. We'll end today with a nice group photo. And tomorrow, we'll go to the Smart Mine for a chance at finding even bigger, nicer crystals. So we just pulled up today on our new day at the Smart Mine. And I'm not too sure how smart it was because I've never seen this many bugs in my life.
We're at the Smart Mine today. Gonna look for some more apatite crystals, and they're gonna be huge, but we gotta wear these crazy masks because there's bugs everywhere, and they'd eat us alive if we didn't have these on. So, come on with us. Here we are, walking into the mine. You can see the millions of flies here between me and the Amazonite, just 20 foot away. But let's push through it and check this stuff out. Here we are with all the flies, and we've got blue Amazonite. Look at that. Are you kidding? Look, really nice color. So, looks like we'll be digging that stuff up too. More over there?
Yeah, this stuff's really, really nice and blue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Look at that.
beautiful.
Just right there.
Oh, look, sawmice.
Yeah.
How excessive.
This Amazonite was in such tough material, we decided to move on and find more apatites.
We got little
6,
frogs.
7, 8, 9.
Probably. Look at that. They're everywhere. Apparently they're into collecting apatite crystals too. Look at
I
that.
don't think I left any for him.
Apatite.
We're digging in this mica vein, and you can see where the mica and the apatite crystals are all growing together, making for possibly some cool combination pieces. The only problem with this apatite is that when you pull it out, it just falls apart, most of it. But check this out. This is a titanite crystal. It almost reminds me of rutile crystals from Grays Mountain, Georgia, but it's not. These are called titanite, and they form in these pockets. Fairly common for these pockets to have these. So we're going to try to pull that thing out of there. Oh, it's loose. There we go. And these they grow really small and thin. But there's a titanite. Cool. Stuff just comes right off the wall. Look at that. In this piece, you can see apatite crystals all in it. At this location, the apatite maintains a red color. So we're going to try to get out possibly a piece of mica with a piece of apatite attached. That's what would be cool.
Some of the biotite mica has iridescent colors on it. Look how awesome that is. What? In some of these pieces, you'll actually see the color fade away. See it? See it?
Hauling it out here. Let's see what they got. Whoa!
That's what you call dumb luck.
Wow.
First swing at the dirt here, and it just popped right out.
Well, you guys are going in the right direction.
Huge apatite crystal.
Maybe that's
Darth Vader there finding this one. So, digging some apatites over here in this pocket. And who found this one?
I did.
Chris pulls this one out. Not pulled it out yet, but look at that. Wow. You can see the awesome red apatite. Is it loose? Is it almost ready to come out maybe?
I think it might be stuck in there.
Stuck in there, yeah. Might be tough to get that one out.
Bury it and leave it.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can only look at them. Can't pull them out because it'll pop into 100 little pieces. So cool to see though. There you go. Apatite. Filling my appetite. Found a new spot to dig out here. Pulling out a few apatite crystals. And they're coming out of this wild little crevice here where they formed. And every time I reach in there, I can almost pull one out. Let's see here. Oh yeah, here's something. Nothing. Oh yeah, this is one. Gotta be. Oh yeah. Look at that. There it is. So you see here, what you want to do here when you're digging is that you've got these veins and these pockets that opened up. So you have these natural open faces that were within the veins. And that's where all your crystals form. So what happens is these things are at a slant. Well, a lot of these crystals fall off and they fall into the crevice. So that's what we're digging, is you follow these crevices. And that's where they're at here. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're going to see what's in here in this back section. Check it out. There's one right there. I've located a pretty good size apatite. Check it out. It's loose. Just figured we'd pull it out together here. It's right there. You just kind of scratch through this stuff and it popped right up. Look. Oh yeah. Look at that.
What an appetite.
Wow. Yeah, look at that.
This deserves a what?
Oh, look at that. Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's even got a termination. What? There it is. Sweet find. Wow. Can't wait to see this one cleaned up. Pulling out plenty of apatites from this hole. Look at what just came out of this hole. Biotite mica. 15-pounder probably. Biggest book I've ever found. This thing's huge. Look at that. There are crystals all in this hole. Man, phenomenal. So I've exposed possibly the largest apatite crystal yet for me to find here. Check this out. It's right down here. Haven't pulled it out yet. See the crystal there. And, oh, it's loose. Oh yeah, definitely the biggest one yet for me. Here we go. Oh, there's the other side of it. Look at that. That is a chunk. Wow. Now there's an apatite. And you notice there's another one right there. Look at that. They're all in this pocket.
Well, I'm going to crawl out of this hole, take a break, go see what the other guys are doing, maybe get a bite to eat, come back, and get right back at it. Such an awesome place.
You're getting more here?
Can't help it.
What you get now?
Look at that thing, man. Double
Oh,
terminated
wow.
green.
Look how green. Sweet.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice, huh?
Look at that.
Kinda
How's your appetite today, huh?
Very good. What is it? Damn. That is sweet. That is a beautiful crystal.
Yeah, it is.
That is really
That
gentle.
might almost be a bird Oh, another double turn.
Another one?
Look at that.
Oh, he's pulling them.
Has a little
Wow.
sidecar on there too.
Pulling them. Pulling them. Look, there's a fly right over the camera. So, I come back after lunch and someone's in my hole digging. Just kidding. No, but look, she did pull out. Look at this. Look at what she just pulled out. Look at this huge appetite. Wow. That's awesome.
Hope it cleans up nice.
Wow. Look at that. So here's the one that I pulled out earlier. And what's going to happen here, this is the same piece. It actually fits back together. Look at that. Check this one out. There it is. See it right there? I gotta lay on my stomach to reach this thing. Let's see here. All right. Mica book. Oh yeah, this is gonna be huge. Yes, sir. There it is. Huge appetite. Wow. Sweet. That's what we're talking about right there.
Me and these flies, gnats.
Back in the hole here, and it's getting deep. So let's see if we can get a few more. Look at this mica books. Apatite crystals coming out. Whew. Canada.
Pulled one more out of the hole. Super cool. Has red and a touch of green color. What a crystal.
Getting towards the end of the day. Pulled out a few chunkers here. Look at that. Look at that. All out of this one hole. Probably 100 apatite crystals here. Need to be cleaned up. Crazy mica. What an awesome day. End of the day, here digging some apatites. I forgot to bring a pair of clothes to change into, so I had to use this shirt. But we're good to go. Had an awesome time, and we'll catch y'all later.
Check out this table full of apatite crystals. 2 days of digging by 4 people. We had a lot of fun, nice finds, great laughter. That's what it's all about. Just having a good time with your buddies, collecting awesome crystals. A lot of thanks to Chris, Shane, and Deb for inviting me up on this adventure to Canada. And thank you guys for watching. And here they are, all cleaned up with some nice lighting. The big red ones in the back with a slight green tint are from the Smart Mine, and the neon green from the front are the Titanite Hill pieces. And then this piece is the huge Titanite crystal found on the first day. Didn't realize what a special find it was. These things don't actually normally get this big. Check out the up-close shots of the neon green. What? Found so many nice pieces, but this was one of my favorites. It had like red to green striations, looking like a watermelon tourmaline, but it's actually an apatite crystal. Another nice one. This one had a cool termination up top with some really nice colors. What fun to pull these things out. Here's a huge one that went back together. Can you imagine how big some of the apatites get there? I've heard of 2-foot long ones being found. And these green things, I'm not sure if this is really apatites or just some broken up Jolly Ranchers. What?